This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
Hey, welcome back. Jonathan Clark. We're in the studio with our old friend, G Love. How are you, man?
Am I your old friend, or am I just a friend that's getting old?
No, well, we are both getting old, but you have been here for a while. I mean, it's been a minute since the last time you were here. But anyway,
It's great
welcome.
to be back. Thank you, Jonathan.
Your new album, The Juice, coming out January 17th, and you'll be at some of our favorite places, Brooklyn Bowl, January 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had the fried chicken at Brooklyn Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Actually,
so good.
I got a funny little story about
Go ahead.
Because Mike, my manager's out there, so this is funny. So after the show, they give you a big box of fried chicken. And if you haven't been to Brooklyn Bowl, this Blue Ribbon Chicken is the best thing that ever going to hit your lips.
Yes.
Right? So after the show, you're starving. I'm on the bus, got the chicken, macking down the chicken. Now, all of a sudden, Mike Hannigan, my manager, said, I'm going to bring some friends on. And then Mike goes, you guys hungry?
Oh,
have some chicken. Have some
man.
chicken. So then I'm looking at Mike's friend, who I don't even know, come in, and then
Chomping down.
I watch his hand go slow motion. And first it goes towards a little wing, and then right to last minute, he switches over, grabs the whole breast. Oh. And I'm sitting there just watching him eat the chicken. I said, oh, man, all right. Okay, well, then they left. Nice to meet you. And then I said, I can't believe you gave away my chicken.
Put that in the rider, baby. You need more chicken. And then you're playing the Stone Pony January 26th. All the tour dates for G Love at Philadelphonic.com. And that website is a cool name because it refers to the city you came from, sort of. And also that was the name of an album that you put out in the 90s, Philadelphia.
Philadelphonic.
Philadelphonic is the website. Over the 90s, I'm just thinking about the 90s. I was at a different station then, WDRE, WLIR in Long Island, and I must have played Cold Beverage thousands of times.
Thank you very much.
But no longer in Philly. You were in Boston for a while, but now you're in, I'm so jealous, Cape Cod, when you're not on the road and doing stuff. Yeah. Tell me about life in Cape Cod, especially, this time of year, it's like, it's empty. It must be great, right?
Yeah, well, this is our first, winter, coming into our first winter out there on the Cape. And so it's a little slow because I grew up in downtown Philadelphia, and then I've also lived in downtown Boston. So I've only lived in the downtowns. But honestly, we were going to move to New York City after my older son, Aiden, graduated high school last year. But then now I got a 3-year-old, and my wife, Kelsey, has a bun in the oven. So we said, I don't think we need to move to New York City now.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Let's move to Cape Cod.
Yeah, it sounds a little quieter and manageable, perhaps, right?
We'll see. We'll see how long we last once the real quiet sets in.
Yeah. Do you still have your brand of hot sauce?
I do, yeah. G Loves Hot Sauce.
G Loves Hot Sauce, specifically for what kind of food or any kind of food?
Every kind of food.
Eggs.
Yeah, I think of it as like every person's hot sauce. It's not like a super, challenging hot sauce, meaning not super out of the
5-alarm.
Yeah, it's nothing super spicy. It's more like a condiment. So.
Oh, okay.
But it's really good. People love it, and we got that, and I also got my G Love The Juice IPA with Good Life Brewing in based out of Bend, Oregon, and actually that'll be here in New York again next summer.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, man.
Now tell me about this music festival that you're sort of curating as well. Yeah. Not that you have enough going on already, but go ahead.
Yeah, Cape Cod Roots and Blues Festival is this will be the 3rd year festival, and it's a 1-day festival up by the beach, Nauset Beach.
Nauset Beach,
Currently home of many great white sharks.
Yes.
To the point where you might even see one.
Right,
That's how many of them there are.
Now, the beachcomber is right up there on the top of the sand dune, right?
That's right.
Isn't that place the greatest?
Oh, yeah. I've been playing it every summer for, 10 years or whatever. And I've played it a lot, over the years.
So how many years have we had this festival going on now?
Well, we did 2 years. So this is our 3rd year. So it's a smaller, boutique festival.
Right.
Last year we had Mahali of Twiddle, Citizen Cope. Chad Stokes and the Pintos. Chad's from Dispatch.
Okay.
That's his side project. So it's a four band bill daytime festival.
Yeah.
And we do about close to 4,000 people. So
fantastic.
fun, Not like the iHeartRadio Fest, but I mean, we're trying to get there.
Kind of a different genre of music, actually, than the iHeart. So
yeah.
But iHeart is actually everything. It's all genres. So
Right.
I saw from your Instagram that you were part of the Allman's family revival. Tell me about it. Devin and Dwayne Betts, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Was that San Francisco at the Fillmore or something?
Yeah, we did two. This year we did two shows, the Allman Family Revival. Actually, the next show will be at the Beacon Theater here in New York on the 28th, but I won't be on that particular bill, and that show will sell out. But yeah, it's just a wonderful event to celebrate the life of Greg Allman, and Devin Allman, Greg's son, wanted to put something together to celebrate his father. It's been real hard on him, and so it's just this wonderful event. And Dwayne Betts, who's Dickie Betts' son, who's a dear friend, and Devin, Greg's son, have recently started the Allman Betts Band.
Yes.
Which is a really great unit. And Dwayne Betts in particular I'm really happy because he's had kind of a tough road of it through his 20s and early 30s. Was an addict, and he's sober now, and he's playing his.
He was in Dawes too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in Dawes.
Yeah.
He's been sober for a number of years now, and he's truly proven himself to be one of the great guitar players of our generation. I mean, it's really like that. I can't say anything less. I mean, it's unbelievable. But the bill was unbelievable. I mean, the guitar players, Jimmy Vivino, Eric Krasno, Dwayne Betts, Johnny Satchela,
Barry Oakley's son.
Barry Oakley Jr. is the bass player. Luther Dickinson.
Oh boy.
Robert Randolph.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there's even more.
Well, speaking
Eric
of Robert
McFadden,
Randolph, isn't he on this new album?
Yeah, Robert's on a new record. Yeah, and then on the new record, I've got some amazing guitar players joining me. Marcus King is on the record.
Yeah.
Robert Randolph's on the record. Emerging Hawaiian blues man named Ron Ortiz II is on the record, and also my old friend Roosevelt Collier, another Sacred Steel player, is on the record. And then Kebmo, who is a really kind of an unsung guitar legend in his own right. I mean, you don't really realize how great a guitar player is.
Have you known him for a long time? Or
Yeah. Keb and I got signed together. Well, we got signed the same year here in New York City by Michael Kaplan. And together we...
OK Records?
Yeah,
is that? Yeah,
we relaunched the OK record label under Epic Records.
Yeah, back in the 90s, right?
So it was 1993 we got signed. Keb was my age, 47, and, I was 20.
Yeah. Well, you did this record down, which a lot of people are going down to Nashville to record this album, right?
Yeah. So Keb's got a great studio down there, and it was about a 3-year process. We started. Actually, it's funny because I said, "Hey, Keb, you want to do a duet record?" And he said, "Gee, I just shot my duet record load this year." He said, "I did a Taj Mahal record. Him and Taj Mahal.
Oh, nice.
Did a Taj Mahal record, which of course won multiple Grammys and everything." And so he said, "But I will. You know what? Why don't you come down and I'll produce you a couple songs and see how you like working with me." So I did, and it was a wonderful experience. I mean, it was a real learning experience. Keb's like super meticulous guy. Every note, lyric, every story behind every song, every beat, everything's got to have purpose and the right feel and the right everything. So
Sounds like what you want, right?
Yeah, you can't get anything by him, man.
Yeah.
You could have Jimi Hendrix be in, and Keb would say, "All right, Jimmy, let's hear what you got." Jimmy would go,
"Jimmy, you better do that one again."
Jimmy would say, "Foxy Lady." Keb would say, "All right, Jimmy, not like that, more like this, Foxy Lady."
Talk about the title of the album, The Juice.
Yeah, so The Juice is the title track, and this is a song, kind of, it's a protest song. It's a song, kind of my knee-jerk reaction to, where our country's at right now with in politics and a lot of the divisiveness and the hate and everything. And I just wanted to, I just couldn't help but writing it, and I wrote the verses, and I brought it down to Keb, and then together we wrote the chorus, which is, we got the juice, we got the love, we got the dreams. We won't give up. We are the change. We had enough. We got the juice. Time's up.
Love it.
It's really about bringing people together, and it was really interesting to write it with Keb too, because he's an African American man who probably grew up during the civil rights movement, and there was a lot of weight behind those lyrics. And when you write a song, it's really cool because sometimes it happens in a really magical way, especially if you collaborate with people and you're just kind of bouncing words. But that was one of those magical moments. I said, we got the juice, and Kev said, we got the love, we got the dreams. Kev said, we won't give up. We are the change. We had enough. We got the juice. And then Kev said, time's up. I said, oh my God, man.
Whoa. And then lightning came into the studio, right?
Yeah, I mean, and then it was great. We got Marcus King to play a guitar solo on the track, and it really came together. So it was cool.
His name is G Love. The new album, The Juice, coming out January 17th. Brooklyn Bowl, January 23rd. Stone Pony, January 26th. You made some really cool animated videos.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that. Like, is this a particular person that did both of them, or?
So my good buddy Cisco Adler, he turned me on to this kid Andre Solar, and he does these things called visualizers. So it's funny because videos were obviously mega important in the 80s and 90s, and then they kind of weren't important for a minute, and now they're kind of super important again. But no one has any money to make high budget videos, so you gotta call my friends over here to say, "Hey, Sarah, will you make a video after we do this the Q104?" So, anyways, we got Andre signed up to do 4 animated visualizers, which are just the best, the funnest thing to watch. And
they're so great.
And I have a 3-year-old, so it's really cool.
Oh yeah,
because there's a cartoon version of me, and, but it's funky. They're kind of like he kind of took like a feel of old Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah,
cartoon, and then kind of tripped it out psychedelic style, and it's really cool. So we did 3. We got 1 more coming in next month.
And in the 25 plus years that you have been in this business, or maybe more, I guess, would someone ask you, what's the coolest thing that has happened to you in those 25 years? Maybe it was a brush with greatness, a rock and roll idol, or jamming with somebody on stage, or a gig in some remote place of the world. What comes to mind immediately?
Well, the first thing that came to mind was playing Woodstock 99.
Wow.
And we played Thursday, which was like the pre-party, which was like a huge festival. And then that was what we were booked to play. And we got off stage on Thursday night, and my manager called, said, the promoters just called. Mark McGrath, dear friend from Sugar Ray, has the flu and is not playing, and can G Love and Special Sauce play their slot on the main stage? Of course, we said yes.
Yes.
So we did not take the bus to go to Charleston, South Carolina. We stayed at the fest. And so the next day, the lineup was James Brown, G Love and Special Sauce, and then Jamiroquai were the first 3 acts.
Oh, wow.
And so I'll never forget that experience.
Did you meet James Brown? Did you talk to him?
I didn't meet him that day, but I did meet him at the Swanee Festival in Florida, and yeah, man, I said, and I know to call him Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Brown. Nice to meet you, young man, and then he went on stage. But yeah, I mean, there's been so many. And then the other thing that just popped into my mind was, I'll never forget, which was when you said brush with greatness. And I'll never forget, I was backstage at the Glastonbury Festival.
Glasto.
In England. And Robert Plant, I was like backstage behind the backstage stairs, and here comes Robert Plant out the back. And there was a moment, it was just like he and I and the whole world just fell away. At least that's how I felt, because he looked me in the eyes. We held each other's eyes for a minute, and then he went down the stairs and went off and did his thing. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I felt like that thing,
Oh, I know exactly what
you're
saying. It's like you guys made eye contact, and everything else was blurry.
And it was
right?
Robert
it was
Plant.
Just, yeah.
It's like, holy
yeah.
There's Robert Plant, And then I got one other little one.
Go ahead.
Well,
we love it.
The other one, I mean, there's so many, but Dr. John, who we recorded with and had played many shows with over the years. It was in Memphis in May Festival in downtown Memphis, and this was probably the late 90s, early 2000s, but same thing. I was coming off stage, and here comes Mac. He's coming to get on stage, and he's got his full regalia on. He's got, Dr. John would always have his, his like this crazy walking stick and a crazy hat on, and I said, "Hey, yo, Doc," and he goes, "Get over here, you skinny little mother," boop. You know what I mean? And I said, and he goes, he put his arm around me, and he goes, "Look up there and I see those stars," and I look up. He said, "You see those stars?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I see it, Doc." That's you, man. You a star. And I said, "I'm trying, man." He goes, I don't want to hear any of that trying bull. Boop. He goes, "You do it." And I said, "All right, thanks, Doc." And then he went on stage.
Awesome. Oh, man, so great. Fantastic. G. Love is his name, telling us amazing stories.
We could be here all day,
Oh,
man.
I know. It'll be in the autobiography, right? Yeah, somewhere down the road. Your new album is called The Juice. It's coming out January 17th. You'll be on tour, Brooklyn Bowl, January 23rd, and the Stone Pony, January 26th. All the tour dates, Philadelphonic.com. Thank you, my friend. Great to see you.
Thanks, Jonathan, and thanks to all the listeners out there, and thanks to Q1043 for all the support, man.
You got it, man.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.